everyone, so before we get started, this is going to be a hunting video and viewer discretion is advised. The hunting and killing of animals is going to be shown, and in this video there's definitely going to be some brains. So if you don't want to see that kind of stuff, do switch off now. Go put your kettle on and make a nice cup of tea or any alternative beverage that suits your philosophical, emotional, social constitution so you don't get stressed. So if you voted for Joe Biden, the same for you folks. So if you're still with me, let's go hunt. Now then, sports fans, I hope you're doing great. So, I'm going up for a wander after bucks. It's my first real outing with a bit of intention of killing something. But I forgot my hat and I forgot my boots. So I'm in comfy trainers. It's not really that professional, but it'll do. I'm only going to stalk from the tracks really, but I'm on an area, on an invite to help a friend do some deer control. He's taken on a new piece of ground. There's quite a lot of deer in here. We do need to start thinning them out a bit because there's damage. But I'm off down a long track with some hills, and there's nice little bits of sort of ground and little meadows and all the rest of it. And I've seen a fox already, but I'm going to go and try and get a buck. So fingers crossed it's not too far away in the wet, or I'm going to get rather wet feet and a little bit upset. But I forgot my hat. It's maybe a jinx. I might see nothing. But onwards and upwards. Let's go see what we can find. Okay. Hello. Well, it's not what we're looking for. We've only been out 20 minutes. Let's go find another. Fine. Well, I'm not going to lie, that's not what I usually try and do, but sometimes you just can't get them to stand up. And it was a young buck with no antler work, so he needs to die. He's on an area with a lot of damage, so he got shot in the dish. So apologies for that, folks. It's not what I usually do, and it may be a little bit moderately more graphic than you'd expect, but I'll have a look back on the footage later and see what it looks like. But you know, head shooting, it's okay if you're at close range, and I was only about 45 meters. It wasn't far at all. So as far as the shot goes, it wasn't challenging. It was easy enough, and it was certainly safe. So the deer's dead just in the trees just over from me. I'll just go drag it out, and then we'll not look too closely at the damage, but we'll go and have a look anyways. Nice one. It's not far in, it's just over here, but it seems to be a little bit drier walking where I'm walking here. Oh my word. It's That's always the way it is. Let's see if we can find this little deer. Well, there's a bit of it. That's quite grim. But yeah, we got it. So it must be just in here somewhere. If that's one of its ears. It's trying to mark exactly where it was. There it is. There we go. We've got our little deer. So we certainly got it. We certainly gave it a good clipping. It never felt that coming. It was a centre headshot, everything's good, so I'll need to get it out somewhere where I can gralloch it. But if you think about the little deer and a sort of frontal headshot on that, it's a little bit graphic, so yeah, I appreciate it's not what we normally look at, but when we hit them sort of front on, if you do make a good shot, it's going to be catastrophic. That deer never knew it had been hit. It never felt it coming. It's probably the most ethical shot you could have, and it certainly did the business. But that was a Barnes TTSX, so even at close range, your Lexi Lead 3 is going to deliver what it needs to do. But we've got our little deer.
A few moments later.
So this is kind of hilarious. I've been stalking 2 deer for the last 40 minutes. I've got on them, they're in range, I can still see one of them, but the buck that's with the doe, he's hiding behind the bush. This is nuts. I've only got 5 minutes of light left and it's all over. Oh, it's good fun though. At least I'll see if we get lucky. Wow, so it's coming to the end of the outing. We've seen plenty of deer, we've got one. It's not been bad. But we're going to have to do a bit of culling on here and start thinning these deer out. So we'll get the bucks and then look forward to the doe season. But if you want to see more, like, share and subscribe. Cheers all, catch you later.